because we don't have time, whilst you react to that, then you take the point on...
But he came first.
Yes, precisely.
Well,
the committee, yes, okay, definitely.
Okay.
Then you touch on the meeting, your committee's meeting, COP, one of the police chiefs today. You could just briefly touch on that.
You know, I'm so excited with the points espoused by my good friend, Dr. Stephen Amoah, Honorable. He says, look, if I lie, God will punish me.
Sure.
And I'm so happy. President Nana, then candidate Nana says, the battle is the Lord's. So as we get into the religious realm, I will plead with you to say a few things. Please, one district, one factory. Whoever lies, God punish the person. 1 million Ghana cedis to one constituency. God, it has not happened. Whoever lies, please punish the person. No village or town will have a water problem or toilet problem. 18 months under the President Nana Akufo-Addo administration. God, if they lie, punish them. The city will be very stable under our government. Please, God, have they lied? If they lie, punish them. You see, we don't need to borrow to build roads. We just need to toll the roads and get the money. There is money in this country. God, all our roads are bad. Even the tolling has been cancelled by some capricious statement from the Minister of Roads and Highways. God, are you punishing them? They say, I'm inviting God into the matter.
Because if God wants to judge us right now.
No. I am using their own standard template.
Are we ready for judgment?
The judgment? Look, I'm using their own template.
Okay, right.
If e-levy is going to be a panacea for all our problems, we struggled, e-levy is not good. So e-levy is... No.
Dr. Amoah.
We won't go to IMF tomorrow. We will not go to IMF today. Even next tomorrow is part of it. They are already in the IMF in an ambulance. So what I'm saying is that if I lie, God should punish me. They have lied so much to the people of Ghana with their promises, and nothing has happened in 7 years. And I think Ghanaians are following the promises of the NPP from 2016 to date and want to vote. We only plead with them, they shouldn't even contest the election at all. It doesn't matter who they bring as their candidate. It's a non-starter. Dr. Stephen Amoah is a fine gentleman, and sometimes he's trying to be a bit factual. But you know, in politics, his party is watching him. He can't be so deep in the mess that the NPP has created for this country. And if he has the opportunity, he will tell us, all of us sitting here, let the NPP go back to the drawing board, put their party together and come back. So Ghana's democracy will be better. Because I will never pray for NPP to collapse. NPP should be stronger enough to ensure that these two parties will keep Ghana's democracy moving forward.
If you ask me, I would say not to. It's a multi-party
You came to move Ghana from taxation to production. Today, taxes are everywhere. And we are saying that when you lie, God to punish you. God, please stay out of this. These are human beings who are just messing up. We will deal with them and bring their leg to fire.
You're intervening on behalf of Dr. Amoah.
Oh,
Let him just address the committee meeting. No, I'll give you the time. Please. I just want him to touch on the committee meeting.
Thank you so much.
Today, because we understand the police is also making an appearance. Then I'll give the
Thank you so much. We started the committee meeting last Friday. The prime witness, Chief Bukuru Nabu, the paramount...
This is the IGP case we need.
Yes, the IGP's leak tape. The prime witness, Chief Bukuru Nabu, who is the paramount chief of the Namon traditional area, a council member of the NPP, a former Northern Regional chairman of the NPP, he sent his lawyers with a letter pleading that we should give him some time. My chairman, Honorable Atachia, agreed with the vice chairman and all of us that no problem, he's an elderly person, why not? So we gave him time, and then Monday, he showed up with his lawyers. And we had a very nice interaction with him. The first thing he did for us was to authenticate the tape. He said, yes, this is a tape that is genuine. I recorded it, and I recorded it for very serious security reasons. So I don't have any doubt, and I don't have any regrets doing that. We went into the tape, asked various questions, and he answered them candidly with his lawyers. The lawyers didn't have an opportunity to even interfere even a minute. It was a very decent interaction or engagement. And
today?
Yes, and today, from the last meeting on Monday, it came to light that we were going to invite 3 more people. And the 3 people, Commissioner Mensah, Commander Asari, and Commander JB, we're expecting them today at 10 o'clock. And then
how about the police service itself? Are you going to have some appearances?
No, we are talking about people who are witnesses. Okay. We are going to extend the same courtesies that we extended to Chief Bukuru Nabu when he appeared before us. And I'm sure that because it's going to be a live program, all of us will be watching proceedings and see how gradually the committee will end its work, make the desired recommendations, and probably from the conclusions that we will draw. And then when Parliament will lay
the question as to where all of this will end, by the way. I mean, why spend time probe when the president is the one who has the ultimate power to decide what happens to these individuals or to the IGP?
The president's ultimate power rests on the people. power belongs to the people. And the people representatives are saying that we want to help the president take a good decision. So we are going to go into this matter. At the end of the day, they will make recommendations, and Parliament, I'm very sure, will carry these recommendations for president to implement. If he decides not to implement it, but the Ghanaian people have seen that we have effectively represented their interests. It is for the president, who is an executive president, to take a decision. We will do our job. And we are doing our job in line with the mandate, the referral that was given to our Parliament. It's a bipartisan committee with a technical expert on board, and I think that so far so good. I am impressed with how far we are going.
And you want the IGP to stay, I guess?
Pardon? I mean, we are not talking about whether IGP stays or not. We are talking about a leak tape that the conspiracy to remove the IGP. And I think that if that is how IGPs are removed, we are not in a democracy. We should be heading towards trouble.
Okay. Dr. Amoah, probably you'd also be interested in this IGP issue. And then
before I come there, I want to go straight.
Talking about,
Don't go to God again.
My brother.
Don't go to God again.
God is our Father in heaven.
You can say anything you want.
Yeah.
It still comes to what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I think we should clearly see the difference between projections, programs, budget, actuals, and the variation. This is not about somebody lying. I can make projections. I can say I'll do ABC. These are the things I want to do. Uncertainty and circumstances and opportunities can let me do more or less or even fail. These are different entirely. My colleagues will understand.
Don't go to Russia.
Can you stop it, please?
No.
What I'm saying is that if I know I'm lying, I'm twisting the issues unnecessarily to deceive people into making arbitrary decisions, God should deal with me. That one is my statement. You can say and lie and do. In any case, some of the NDC guys, NDC members, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
They speak as if they've never been in government. That, Roto alone can save us. So when they were in Ghana, when did we have a Roto?
We didn't say
How
that.
much were we getting? Was that enough? Between 2014 and 2016, please go and read their own budget. Their own budget statement. NDC either introduce new tax items or increase tax existing items, 26 of them, including even condom. You remember?
Doctor, should this be about the NDC or what you promised?
No. But what he's saying, I need to let people understand
that. They're taxing part.
Just go ahead. Just go ahead.
He was saying that, why? We NPP, we've done a lot of taxes. I think he should also be asked, is it that? And then he was making comparative statement that even Roto, he said that fine. In fact, I disagree even the cancellation of Rotos. That one I agree with him. I personally, but that's my personal opinion. But what I wanted to ask him is that indeed they were there, the Rotos were there, but they together increased or introduced new taxes, 26. In fact, another in 2017, either reduced or took away entirely taxes, about 16 or 17. Go and check, including the carrier tax. So tax policies are calibrated in nature in terms of managing, your financial economic framework of any country. They should understand that. But one thing that I want him to understand is that 1D1F largely has been very successful. I won't say it's been perfect. 1D1F. If you talk about 1,000,001 constituency, in my opinion and my observation, I don't think it has attained the results that it had. It's done some work, I agree. But don't talk as if somebody like the sitting vice president, His Excellency, the great man, the respectable man, he speaks the things that he spoke about. Most of them, look, digitization. Why won't you talk about that? The 1D1F you're talking about, but it's not everything that has been successful under him or under Nanadu.
Right.
But what we want to say is that these were projections, they were our plans. As you want to roll out, there are uncertainties. This one, you could decide to come here 6 a.m. Something can happen. Either you don't come or you come 9. That is separate from you sitting here and you are lying, or I am lying to people to deceive them. That is what I'm talking about, morality and bringing God on board. But I am saying that at all times, all things being equal, all things, they say, is this certain paribus or paribus or whatever? All things being equal, NPP government at all times, in terms of aggregate performance, in terms of the economy, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of redistribution policy or social intervention policy or economic policies that will help the poor. You can never, ever compare the NDC to the NPP. It is a fact. But of course, they can do propaganda and deceive people. It doesn't matter. Winning power doesn't mean you are the best or losing power. We know things are hard, even for us as a government and for them and for the country and for the whole world. Whoever thought that a well-developed economy such as UK, a cancer patient could not even access healthcare because of strikes? Whoever thought about that? I'm not comparing them, but whoever thought? So please, the time we are in is a time that probably NDC would have performed worse. COVID, people would have died, probably millions of people could have died if NDC were to be in power. So they can't compare the two.
I'm grateful, gentlemen, for joining us. Joining us. If I'm to give you each a minute. If I'm to give a minute each to the two, yeah.
So when I was asking, when I was asking, you say you asked me. You asked me. I'm a democratic person. Ask me.
Gentlemen, we need to go.
Look into the camera and just be honest. I am wearing a mate in Ghana. I'm promoting Ghana's economy. Look into the camera and be honest. Don't you believe that NPP has lost the 2024 elections already? Just be honest.
He doesn't believe.
It's going to be difficult for us. It's going to be difficult for us. We've been in power 8 years. There's truly hardship. Tell me, all over the world, all governments and leaders are having the same challenge. But trust me, we will beat the NDC. Mark it on the wall. What we need is only unity. NPP, we should be united. We are one people. That's why I'm begging them that we should be highly united. We should be together. To beat NDC, we only need unity. Because do you know that go to England now? Bypass. Go to Konongo, bypass. See Accra here. Even here.
Let the people of Ghana
I can't find a candidate in the NPP that can stand
and they know that NPP government is
I am saying that I can't find a candidate.
The deputy trade and industry minister and also MP for and also Peter to launching his MP for hours. Gentlemen, we need to go. If I'm giving you a chance now, you will go on and on and on and on. I'll give you a minute. So here's what I'll do. I want Peter to also touch on the and this has come to our attention. So
let me ask.
Yes, I'll give it. No, you give me. Okay, so just go ahead and ask.
Look into the mirror. Into the
camera. You mean?
Camera. Tell Ghanaians. Will you allow your child to pick Okada as his profession?
Okay, so that's great. So Peter, so why are you doing it? Just wrap up. And Peter, just wrap up. Yes, I get your point.
Taxation to production.
Okay, that's fine. So deal with that, gentlemen. Let's hold on. Just deal with the happenings in Hogwarts for me briefly. I'm sure Honorable Stephen Amoah also take his thoughts on that.
Thank you very much. Sometimes it's very nice.
Yeah, very interesting.
I mean, just guiding our heart. You know, I have a brother who is a graduate.
But he's not answering.
No, he wants something. He wants something.
I have a brother.
I'll answer you.
He wants her.
Yes,
but let's do, gentlemen.
I have a brother who is a graduate. He's a teacher. He takes Okada business very serious as a source of income. Many streams of income makes man better.
Okay, I get the point. So we don't have time. So let's deal with Huawei.
No, will you allow
I'll get back to you.
Huawei,
I'll give you the time.
I want to say good morning to the Inspector General of Police, Dr. George Akubu Dampare, the regional commander of the Volta region. What has happened in Huawei? Because I'm entering into his territory. What has happened in Hawaii? I think that we need to appreciate the fact that policing is evolving. Policing is evolving. And we will say security is a collective responsibility. The people of Hawaii deserve very good policing. The Ghana Police Service demands that, look, we help them to provide professional police services. But I don't know what it is that somebody is carrying something suspected to be in their hand. I don't see the justification in which the person can die if the person doesn't threaten the life of the police officer. In policing, at any point in time you see a police officer ready to kill, what it means is that his life is in immediate danger. And any other skill that he has failed. And the only option he has to survive is to kill. Apart from that, any death will presume to be murder until investigated and proven otherwise. I want to invite the Professional Standards Bureau to get into Hawaii, get clarity on the matter, and advise the IGP accordingly.
No one should be dying out of this. Yes, about this.
I really don't know the substance of the case.
Yes, okay.
But I think, I don't know if I'm not a lawyer.
Yeah, I get your point.
But I think we should be careful when it comes to murder. It's an extremely important issue. That you realize that the good legal books always say that when it comes to murder, there are certain key areas we need to look at. Whether there is substantial miscarriage of justice, and that will be seen in the law court. By courts of
but the police has confirmed that 2 people.
It is an essential public interest or important public interest that when we are commenting on them, we should be very careful that out of asymmetric information, we don't make pronouncements that will escalate or provoke the public more to even cause further mayhem. Let's be very careful.
I guess peace is all.
If you're a lawyer, go and read. Is it Wilmington versus the DPP? That case, when you read it, you see that truly, when it comes to murder, we should be very careful the comments we make in terms of, trying to water down.
That is what.
But you are calling for peace, I guess.
It's very. Let's leave it. Let's leave it exactly. So don't make these comments, this prejudicial statement to misdirect or direct the case. Let the appropriate stakeholder institutions, such as the police that really form the enforcement of the law, and the other practitioners such as the court, to do proper work. So that when somebody loses, the person can accept in good faith.
Let me
don't do these things. If you do that, it's very dangerous.
Listen, let me educate you.
You don't preempt when it comes
in law enforcement.
Murder issues.
Listen, in law enforcement, when somebody dies, the presumption is murder.
That one we know. And that is why you should be careful the comments you make.
No, the comment is that the police professional...
You should be careful.
The police...
No, already you are judging.
No.
You don't know what happened there.
But he's inviting Pips.
I am inviting Pips on the...
No, but you don't comment this way. If you want to invite, you say, I invite you. But you're taking your position.
No.
It means the invitation you are making, you have an
Dr.
Mohammed.
You were not listening to me.
That is unacceptable. I think if you do that, it's going to be very dysfunctional to the case.
The people of Hawaii are watching us, and I'm sure that they believe that the IGP will do something.
But anyway,
they believe also that
my condolence the family that they have lost.
Exactly. Thank you so much.
All right.
So together, let's wish the people of Hawaii well. And
of course, 100%. But don't provoke the people of Hawaii. In a way that would jeopardize the process.
Grateful to these people because they are politicians. I give them all of the time.
I will never do that.
We'll be back.
Let's allow people to
stay with us. We'll be right back.